day, beautiful faces, and a warm welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of the Afro Bunny. Thank you to all the returning subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? If you are struggling, or you have been struggling to achieve that rich and bountiful natural hair, then this video is for you. Or let's say you've been having natural hair but you're just struggling and it's really hard for you to achieve all your hair goals, then this video is for you. On today's video, basically I'm just gonna be sharing all the tips and tricks that have helped me get to where I am today and achieve this rich and bountiful and beautiful natural hair. So the first tip that has worked for me is I always keep my scalp clean. So whenever it's wash day, the kind of shampoo that I'll be using on that day, which of course it's black soap shampoo, whether it's gonna be in the form of a soap or in the form of a shampoo, I always add oil into it. And I add any kind of oil that I'll be having at my house that day, whether it's gonna be glycerin oil, coconut oil, olive oil, decenter, organ oil, I don't know whether I've said it already, and lavender oil, any kind of oil that I'm gonna be having on the day. I always make sure that I add it. And another tip, guys, if you can see that I'm looking down, I'm just looking down on my notes because I've made my notes on the phone, but now I have to use my phone to record. So another tip that has really worked for me is before I do anything to my hair, like before, whether I'm just gonna be scratching it or styling it or doing anything, I make sure that I spray water. You must have a spray bottle. What I'm saying is you don't have to go out there and buy a spray bottle. You can just wait for whichever spray bottle product that you have. When it finishes off, you can just take that, add water, add oils again, any kind of oil that you're gonna be having. Like I said, if you don't have oils currently, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, guys. It's not the end of the world. You can just spray whatever, but I prefer spraying water and oil. Reason being is if I'm gonna be spending like a day in the sun, I know that the water is gonna dry out quickly, evaporate quickly, but I know the oil is always gonna remain because of the different densities of the two. The third tip that has done wonders for me is I always moisturize my hair. Hair needs moisture for it not to become dry and for it not to break off. And another factor, moisture is it helps you to retain length, and once you are able to retain your length, that's when you're gonna start seeing the progress in natural hair. Product that I use 100% raw shea butter, and to that shea butter I always make sure that I add oils. Any kind of oil that I'm gonna be having, I add it. Yes. Another tip that has done wonders for me is I never detangle my hair using a comb. I prefer using my hands because that way I feel like I don't lose a lot of hair, and at the same time I don't end up damaging my hair or breaking my hair off unnecessarily. So I prefer detangling it with my hands. And if you know me very well, you know I never comb my hair using scam, guys. I never comb my hair using a comb, whether it's gonna be the one that is wide or not wide. I don't know the correct term for it, but you know that different kinds of combs, I don't even use any of those because my hair, guys, I don't have like straight hair. My hair is kind of like curly. It has all the coils. If you're gonna continue combing it, the ends are gonna break off. The ends are gonna break off, and that's something that I don't want because I prefer having hair that is coily, hair that is curly, unlike lengthy hair. So the curls just do it for me. The curls. Another tip that has done wonders for me is I don't use a blow dryer. Reason being is the protein molecules in my hair, they are not strong enough to resist the heat. Another thing, guys, more especially with the season change, make sure that you always nurture your hair ends to avoid breakage. You can do that by protective styling. So make sure that your hair ends doesn't break off. You can do protective styling. Another thing is you must have a night care routine. What am I saying? Night care. You can have a satin bonnet. You can use a silk pillowcase as well. But with me, I think I only got like and a bonnet, a satin bonnet. I think 3 years into my journey, because like I said, I didn't even know that you need to get a silk bonnet. And another thing, I've always been somebody who I prefer growing my natural hair the way I see it fit. Understand? So I'm not somebody who would go and research about this product. Not that I'm arrogant or anything, but because I just do whatever I feel comfortable with, comfortably works for me. And then another thing is, guys, let your edges breathe. Like, let your edges breathe. Let your edges breathe. You don't have to lay your edges all the time. And if need be, what I do is I don't even lay my edges using a gel, because I feel like gel dries out your hair. But I use any type of moisturizer that I'm gonna be having at the moment, or I even use shea butter, thick shea butter though, to lay off my edges, and that is what works for me. And then the last tip or trick that has worked for me is I always try to have fun. Understand? I always try to have fun. I don't want to seem like as if now I have to cram all this wash day thing. You must have a wash day. You must use conditioners. You must use LOC method. You must use LCO method. Guys, when you get to let's say to the shower or to the bathtub when you wash your hair, you would have forgotten about all these things, because there are a lot. I'm telling you, you won't remember. Like, you won't remember, because body shampoo, conditioner, co-wash, mask, do this, apply this, spray this product. Like, guys, there are a lot. So what I do is I try to have fun. What I do, I don't like using a lot of products on my hair, so I just use black soap and shea butter, then I'm good to go. And I always make sure that I have fun, and I always do what works for me, and I don't even feel guilty. I don't pressurize myself. People believe that having natural hair is costly. Guys, I don't know, but for me, I don't think it's costly at all, because I think the last time I bought natural hair product was in Feb, and I used I watched it for a promotion, got clicks, and then I bought my product. It was 3 for 2, and one product was going for like 33 rands. I'm a student. I don't have money. That is what has been working for me. And yes.